Welcome back to Remote Learning. Today we conclude Lesson 3 in Math. We're going to be doing some select problems for your practice on the homework and remembering side. I will be attaching that to today as attached to today's lesson. Let's do a couple problems together and then we'll talk about what's assigned. On the homework side we have long division, 8 problems, computation with 2-digit divisors, and then we have 3 story problems. We'll do the story problems for homework. Let's do a couple of these. Computation. Number 1. 34 is our divisor. 7,276 is our dividend. We'll round 34 to the nearest 10. That means round the 3, look at the 4. That tells us to leave it alone. 30 is our rounded number. We round the tens place. We look at the digit next, which is in the ones. That tells us whether to round up or leave it alone. 4 and lower, leave it alone. So 30 can go into 72 2 times. Can't go 3, so I would easily say 34 can go in there too. We'll still multiply, get 68. 47, good. Number sense would tell us that's only going to go in there once. We don't even need the estimated divisor. Subtract, bring down. Remember the division process. Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down, repeat the process. 30 into 136 would be at least 4 times. Let's try it. 4 times 30, our estimated divisor would be 120. 4 times 34, 16, 12. Hey, 136, right on the mark. We get 0. We check our work. Ooh, a 3-digit times a 2-digit. Multiply the bottom number times the top. 4 times 4 is 16. Regroup 1. 4 times 1 plus 1 is 5. 4 times 2 is 8. 3 times 4 is 12. We move over 1 spot because we're now multiplying the tens place. Regroup 1. 3 times 1 is 3 plus 1 is 4. 3 times 2 is 6. Add, and we get 7,276. It works. There's your quotient. We'll do one more. 85 is our divisor. 6,120 is our dividend. Round to the nearest 10. Round the 8, look at the 5, 5 and higher, we move it up 1, 90. So 90 can't go into 6, nor 61. How about 612? Remember the little trick? Drop the 0 there, drop the 2, 9 goes into 61 6 times. Let's try it. 30, regroup. 510. That doesn't seem close enough to me. We underestimated. Let's try 7. We could add another 85. Or we could multiply over here, but I'm just going to add 595. Just going to do a visual check. 30, 51. Yep. 5, 9. So it looks like it would be 7. Regroup, we get a 7. 60 minus 59 is 1. Bring down the 0. All right, 90 into 170, that would be 2, would be 180, but 85, our actual divisor, is less than our estimated, so I'm going to try to. Get 10, regroup 1, 2 times 8 is 16, plus 1 is 17. That is an exact partial quotient. 2 85 times 72. We get 10, regroup, we get 17, 35, move over 1, regroup 3, 56, 59, 0, 12, 10, 11, 6,120. Exactly correct. Long division with 2-digit divisors and estimating our divisor. We flip over the page and we have one of my favorites, multiplying fractions. Let's do 1 or 2 of those. We'll practice. We'll do a couple. They're quick. 3/4 times 12/13. When multiplying fractions, we always try to cancel before multiplying. Any numerator with any denominator that shares a common factor, we look for the greatest common factor and we divide both by the greatest common factor. 3 doesn't go into 13, nor does it go into 4, but 12 goes into 4. Greatest common factor, we always start with the smaller of the two. 4 goes into 4 and 4 goes into 12. So 4 is our greatest common factor. 3 doesn't go into 13, so that would be 9/13. How about that? Let's do one more, number 2. 1/4 times 3/7. Always check to see if you can cancel. Can't cancel anything with 1, doesn't change it. 3 doesn't go into 7, nor 4. No canceling in this case. So now we just multiply numerator to numerator. 3 times 1. Denominator times denominator, 4 times 7. Both are in reduced form. Multiplying fractions. Okay, number 7. Complete the equation, the expression, more in my opinion. Remember these? I hope so. We did a lot of them. All right. Well, 6/500 doesn't change. What changes is our exponents over here. 10 to the first power is 10. So 10 times 65 is 650. 2 decimal places. We move it once, we move it twice, we put it there. 6 5/10. 10 squared would be 6/500 times 100. I like to leave the decimal out, so I'll just do 65 times 100. 65 times 1 is 65. Add 2 zeros. Then I'm going to look at my decimal places. 2 decimal places. We move it once, we move it twice, we insert it there. 65. And then 10 to the third, yes, that is 1,000. 1,000 times 65 would be 65,000. 65 times 1 is 1. Add the 3 zeros. Take the 2 decimal places. Uno, dos. Insert. 650. 650 is our final answer. Circle your answers. We'll have you do the other 2. And then there's just some division and a couple story problems. We'll do stretch our thinking maybe in small groups. We'll do the problem down here. So I'll write the questions to solve in the instructions. I'm taping this the night before. But you'll find which problems to do. We'll probably do 3 through, we'll do 6 through 10 on this side. Then we'll do 3 through 6, 8 through 13. Give you a few extra problems. Some of you have been concerned about not having enough work. We'll give you a couple extra problems today. Thank you for participating. Please do your math right away in the morning so we can ask questions during our class meeting. Thanks, and we'll talk to you this morning. Goodbye.